Hi, this is my final try at vlogging this week. This is my second week for Monday Mingle, and this is probably the sixth vlog I've recorded today. I'm having some technical difficulties. So today's first question is, if Super Nanny were to come to our house, what would she have to talk to us about? So we only have one little boy. His name is Evan, and he's 2.5. So there wouldn't be any of the, 4 or 5 kids running around beating each other over the heads with frying pans. So we don't have any of that stuff, thankfully. But we do have some issues with going to sleep. My little boy, sometimes he'll go to sleep really fast, and it's great, and he just lays down and says, "Night-night, Mommy," and that's all. Most of the time, though, it's, I need another story, I need another book, I need another song, I need some more milk, I need some water, I need this, I need that. It goes on and on. If it's I'm putting him to bed, he needs his dad. If it's his dad putting him to bed, he needs his mommy. It just goes on. And we're not very strong about sticking to our guns, usually. Tonight, for example, he decided that he wanted to play toys again before he could go to bed. And this is after we'd already had a book and songs and milk and brushed our teeth and water, and so I was having none of that. So he decided to get out of bed and fling himself on the floor, and I just shut the door and said night-night and came down here, and he fell asleep behind the door, wedged against the door, so I had to use the door to push him out of the way and pick him up and put him back into bed. So that's not unusual in our bedtime department, so I'm sure she would have a few things to say about that. The second question was, if you were participating in wife swap, who would they send to be, in your place? Well, I totally blanked on this question because I thought, what kind of person would they send me if my husband went away? So I had answered all of that, and so that led to some of the extra vlogging attempts I did tonight. But if they were going to replace me, I'm very type A personality. I work full time. I'm all about planning and organizing and having a meal plan and all of that. So I'm sure if they sent somebody, they would be more, loosey-goosey, kind of come what may, and it'd be interesting to see what would happen, because my husband's very much that way too. So maybe it would be good. Maybe he would at least appreciate my planning a little bit more, because I drive him a bit crazy, and he definitely drives me crazy because he doesn't plan. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happened. The third question would be, what would your ultimate marriage proposal be? I always knew I wanted to get married, but I'd never really done a lot of thought about how I wanted a proposal to be or anything. So when my husband and I got engaged, he took me, we lived in Austin, Texas at the time, and he took me up to Mount Bunnell, which is a kind of an overlook where you can see the entire city. He got down on one knee and asked me to marry him. That was 5 years ago we got married 5 years ago this past June, or no, this coming June, and he asked me to marry him, spend the rest of my life with him, and to move to Canada. I always laugh that maybe he should have had like a snowball that he could have thrown at me, because boy, did I not know what I was getting into. So I really like Calgary now, but yeah, the weather sucks, especially the snow, because it lasts for a really long time. But I can't really say that there's another kind of proposal that I would have preferred to have, because I like the one I got. So anyway, those are my answers to the 3 questions for my Monday Mingle vlog, and I'll see you next week.